Hello, my name is Latrice St. Nichols, and today I'm going to share with you a little tidbit about my culture. And at first, I would like to start with a little story in mind of what a typical day in my family looks like. Imagine waking up to the sound of your favorite radio station, your parents laughing, and you hear pots and pans clanging, and it's just all these noises like bothering you, and you're trying to get sleep. And then an aroma comes into your room and wakes you up. And then you walk into the kitchen and you notice how everybody is taking food from the counter and about to get ready and gather around to the dinner table. And this brings you to the topic of my speech, what is soul food? And what I'm going to talk to you today is what my meaning of soul food is and how it's a centerpiece in my family. And another point that I'm going to bring up is how I brought that tradition to Co. A friend asked me, what is soul food? Well, my meaning of soul food is food that's not just thrown together. You put a lot of time and effort into it, and you don't always have to go. A lot of people assume that you have to go by the recipe all the time. Well, actually, I believe in something known as the creative spin, as to whereas you can add a little bit of more of that special ingredient, or just to pretty much add more flavor into the food. And the meaning of soul food to me is food that you can taste the seasonings, or it melts in your mouth, and it's the food that you want to keep eating even though that you're full, like you desire more of it. And that sounds really delicious to me, I don't know. But and a tradition in my family is a couple of recipes that we've come up with, like butter cookies and peanut butter cookies. Ever since I was little, I've been in the kitchen, and my parents really stressed that when we were younger. So I used to go to my grandmother's house for holidays and stuff like that, and it would be a huge family gathering, like there were feasts and there was nowhere to sit, and it was just a huge family gathering. We used to have everything from turkey, greens, macaroni and cheese, upside down cakes, pies, and anything that you can mostly think of. That's what we used to serve, and to our family and stuff. And now since I'm in college, I realized that my friends, they have different traditions in their family. What we may serve is entirely different, or somewhat different, slightly different from what they eat. So it's really amazing at how you come to college and stuff, and it's like really different. Like you try new foods and stuff. Like for an example, tiramisu. I thought this was like the weirdest dish ever. Like I didn't know that it even existed. And now I love it. This is a dessert that I've come to love. And even though I am in college, like 4 hours away from my family, like I still embrace that tradition in my family, and I still pass it on. To close the speech, I'll talk to you today about my tradition in my family, what the meaning of soul food is, and how I brought that tradition to me to school.
All right.